Hello guys, today in this video we are going to solve some important MCQs from Hamlet by William Shakespeare. So without delay, let's begin with our first question. How does Claudius kill King Hamlet? Friends, look at the analysis. Claudius murders King Hamlet by pouring poison into his ear while he slept. The scene is retold by Hamlet's staging of the play The Murder of Gonzago in the court, in which the main character is poisoned in a similar fashion. So, the right answer is number B. Claudius killed King Hamlet by pouring poison into his ear. Second question. Where is the setting of Hamlet? The primary location where Hamlet is set is Elsinore Castle in Denmark. Hamlet is the Prince of Denmark and his father was the king until his recent death. So the right option is number B. The setting of Hamlet is in Denmark. Who says to be or not to be? That is the question. The famous soliloquy to be or not to be, that is the question, is spoken by Hamlet in Act 3, Scene 1. So the correct option is number B. To be or not to be, that is the question, is spoken by Hamlet. Which is the main theme of Shakespeare's Hamlet? In Hamlet, the main theme revolves around revenge and justice. As Hamlet seeks to avenge his father's murder by his uncle Claudius, the play explores the moral complexities and consequences of pursuing vengeance. Hence, the correct option is number B. The main theme of Shakespeare's Hamlet is revenge and justice. How does Ophelia die? Some see Ophelia's death as an accident, others see it is a suicide. In Act 4, Scene 7, Queen Gertrude reports that Ophelia had climbed into a willow tree and that the branch had broken and dropped Ophelia into the brook, where she drowned. So, out of the followings, the correct option is number C. Ophelia committed suicide by drowning. Which one is Shakespeare's longest play? Hamlet is a tragedy written by William Shakespeare sometime between 1599 and 1601. It is Shakespeare's longest play. So, the right option is number A. Hamlet is Shakespeare's longest play. Who is Ophelia's brother? Laertes is the only son of Polonius and the brother of Ophelia. He leaves Denmark to study in Paris. So, the right option is number B. Laertes is Ophelia's brother. Why does Hamlet stage the play The Murder of Gonzago? The Murder of Gonzago, also known as The Mousetrap, is a play Hamlet has performed in order to unveil his uncle's innocence or guilt in the death of his father. Here, the right option is number B. Hamlet staged the play The Murder of Gonzago to test Claudius' guilt. Who is the character that Hamlet asks to get thee to a nunnery? Hamlet goes on to insult Ophelia and tells her to go to a nunnery. He tells her that this will be the best place for her and by being a nun. Then the right option is number A. Hamlet says to Ophelia to get thee to a nunnery. Hamlet's famous speech is called a soliloquy and is known as to be or not to be. So the right option is number B. Hamlet's famous speech is known as soliloquy. In his first appearing on stage, Hamlet traditionally enters the stage for the first time in Act 1, Scene 2, wearing black clothing. That signifies his mourning for his recently deceased father. So, the right option is number D. In his first appearing on stage, Hamlet is wearing mourning clothes. Who says something is rotten in the state of Denmark? The line, something is rotten in the state of Denmark, is spoken by Marcellus, one of the guards, in Act 1, Scene 4. He says this to Horatio after seeing the ghost of King Hamlet and observing the unsettling events unfolding in the kingdom. So the right option is number C. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark is said by Marcellus. In which year was the first folio, a collection of Shakespeare's plays, published? Published in 1623, 7 years after Shakespeare's death, the first folio was the first comprehensive collection of his plays, ensuring their preservation and contributing significantly to his literary legacy. So the correct option is number C. The first folio, a collection of Shakespeare's plays, was published in 1623. Where does Hamlet go to university? Hamlet goes to the University of Wittenberg in Germany. This university is significant because it was associated with Renaissance humanism and the Protestant Reformation, reflecting Hamlet's intellectual and questioning nature. So the right option is number C. Hamlet goes to the University of Germany. Who survives at the end of the play? In the final act, Horatio tries to convince Hamlet not to duel Laertes, but Hamlet accepts the challenge and is poisoned during the fight. As Hamlet dies, he asks Horatio to tell my story. So the right option is number B. Horatio survives at the end of the play. What is the final fate of Hamlet? In the final duel, Laertes wounds Hamlet with a poisoned sword. Although Hamlet kills Claudius and Laertes dies from his own poison, Hamlet succumbs to the poisoned wound, sealing his tragic fate. So the correct option is number D. Hamlet's final fate is that he is killed by Laertes in a duel. Who is antagonist of the play? The primary antagonist in Hamlet is Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, who murders King Hamlet to seize the throne. His actions drive the play's central conflict as Hamlet seeks revenge. So the right option is number C. Claudius is antagonist of the play. Who tells the famous line, "The readiness is all"? In Hamlet, Act 5, Scene 2, Hamlet says this line just before the final duel with Laertes, reflecting his acceptance of fate and his readiness for whatever may come. So the right option is number B. Hamlet tells the famous line, "The readiness is all." The final words of Hamlet in the play are: the last words Hamlet speaks are to his friend Horatio. The rest is silence. These words were crucial to audiences at the time because they provided a sense of ease in death and the afterlife. So the right option is number B. The final words of Hamlet in the play are: the rest is silence. In form, Hamlet is above all what sort of play? Hamlet is a revenge tragedy. It features the elements of a tragedy common in his time, such as a murder, ghosts, and someone seeking revenge. But it also has elements of a tragedy, such as the main character having a fatal flaw. So the right option is number D. Hamlet is above all a revenge play. So friends, we have completed some important MCQs from Hamlet. If you need more this type of videos, then please comment below. Thank you.